Park Swap! Today we're at Knott's Berry Farm on its opening weekend. So currently Knott's is doing their 100th celebration, which is exciting. Also, they're doing summer nights, which means the park's open till 11 tonight. That's gonna be great. It's so loud. I know. We also have never been on any of these rides before, so that's gonna be all new for us.
We're very excited.
What's your most excited about ride?
I mean, you've hyped up this wood coaster very much, so
Yeah,
that one.
GhostRider's gonna be great. First ride of the day is gonna be Jaguar. Very excited. What do you think of Jaguar, Ali?
It was super fun. It's a good classic roller coaster. It has everything you need it to have, and I don't know, it was super fun. I liked it a lot. It was smoother than I thought it would be. And I think it was faster than Chris thought it would be.
It was so fast. It was insane. I was screaming so much. I think that's the most I've screamed in a long time. It was so fun though. Yeah, it's a nice classic family attraction. I'm glad they have it. The queue inside is really cool. It's extremely dark. We were so lost. We had no clue where we were. It's kind of funny, but yeah, it was great. Good first ride.
Good first ride.
We're about to go on Xcelerator, the fastest launch in North America.
Really?
Yeah. It's gonna go right above me, isn't it? Well, how's that?
It was so fun. It was I don't even know what to say. It was such a good launch. Really smooth, like the brakes at the end were like abrupt but not hard.
Yeah.
Super fun, and then like the loop over, you feel like you're like about to fly out.
Of course we got back row, of course.
Of course.
And yeah, what an insane launch. The fastest launch in North America. Whew, I'm still shaking. My eyes, like the tears everywhere.
Like your mask just comes like all the way down.
Yeah, my mask was off.
It was insane. It
Wow.
was so fun.
That's crazy.
So far, best ride.
Yeah, best ride. You got wet.
I was in the front. My mask is wet again. I can't breathe out of it.
So yeah, we just went on Timber Mountain log ride. It's such a long ride.
It was so fun. The theming was great. You really feel like you're like with a bunch of hillbillies in the mountains.
It kept going.
The animals seemed real.
They did. The bear was pretty scary. You got scared by the
I felt like I was playing Skyrim.
Yeah.
I felt like a cave in Skyrim. It was so fun. I think like inside the cave was my favorite part, and then the drop is so much more than it looks.
Yeah, this was crazy. And you got a lot more wet than most,
I was in the front, so.
Yeah. But that's what you wanted. So that's awesome. I couldn't believe how many animatronics there were. There's
There were
like
a lot.
100 at
They
least.
weren't the best, but like the details on their face were a lot.
Yeah.
But their movements were a little like, you know, robot-y. But they were really good.
There's one on the drop that's arm kept doing like this. Like it was like definitely broken. It was great. Love this ride.
Yes.
Definitely would go on it again.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Oh yeah.
Just make sure you know what the heck y'all want to order, okay?
Hi everybody. We got a chicken tender basket and a Sprite. We wanted a Coke, but Chris was very frazzled. And a good Sprite. We love their chicken tenders. Last time we had them, they're good. Good fries. And you have the option of ketchup or ranch with your whole thing. We are ketchup.
I like their fries. They have a good flavor to them. That's good.
No, I had ice in my mouth. I liked it a lot. I would give it a solid like 8 out of 10. They were good. The fries were good. The ketchup is like their own ketchup and it's really good. Chicken tenders were good. I think they were better when we had them in that like weird bowl thing. That's what the first time we had them. It was like the chicken tenders, fries, and like there's something else with it. I don't remember. So it definitely hit the spot. One was enough for us to share, I think. So it was really good. You need to get better with your ordering, your lines, like what's where. Like post a menu on your freaking website so I know what I'm getting into. That's all I will say.
I think I'd agree. It was a really good chicken tender. It maybe needed to be like a little more, it was like a little dry, so I think 8 out of 10 is pretty right. These are pretty small for your drink, but you can get one every 15 minutes on the drink plan, so Allie and I could have both got one. I just thought they'd be like the giant ones. But yeah, the fries are good too. I think they've been sitting for a little bit. Overall, really good meal though. And yeah, like Allie said, the line was very long and slow moving and confusing, and I didn't know what I could order until I was there basically. So the guy up top was like, figure out what you want to eat, and I couldn't. We just went on Berry Tales Return to the Fair, and it was very underwhelming.
It was awful.
Allie, I think, doesn't like it as much as I do. I mean, I hate it too, but it was, I don't know.
I waited for an hour and a half for a shoot ride that doesn't even work.
That's true. It barely worked.
How can you tell me that anything about that is good? When the screen's good, yeah, they weren't too bad. They had like that old 3D cartoon effect, and it was really cool.
Yeah.
There were moments of it where it just felt more like a ride, and it was interactive with you and the screen. However, it was an awful shooty thingy.
No, you're right. It's actually a terrible shooting ride.
The cart took forever to load, and I waited an hour and a half for it. It was ridiculous.
The line moved like for one party every like 6 minutes. It was insane.
And that's being generous.
But it should have just been a dark ride, you know? If it was just a really good dark ride, I would have liked it a lot more. Whatever they did with the shooting, you could barely see your boysenberries firing. They're like this big on the screen. The aim was wrong. Some of the screens are misaligned. For a brand new ride, it really felt like it had needed a lot of work. So,
do not recommend, unless it's like a 5-minute wait, or you're a kid and you want to go on it.
yeah, other than that, man, it was rough. Probably the worst ride here.
It was awful.
Yeah.
Awful.
Well, we're about to go on the river rapids, so I'm excited for that.
It was closed, and they had drained it entirely.
Yeah.
And apparently people were like stuck on it. We were at the end of the line, so we didn't have to wait very long.
Yeah.
But we're excited to go back and actually go on it.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great.
Chris is gonna get soaked.
Ah! We just did Calico River Rapids, and
Just disappointment after disappointment right now. I love water rides. I think I've expressed that here before.
oh yeah.
If I haven't, I love water rides. Always been my favorite since I was a little girl. That was such a disappointment. I'm like really wet from the waist down, especially my butt. That's just from the seat. First of all, let's start off with, why is there a seatbelt? It's a piece of Velcro on another piece of Velcro. Absolutely useless.
It's so funny.
There's no drop. Like, it goes fast and that's fun, but there's no drop at all. Not even a little one.
And
There you go.
I was gonna say, everyone expects the drop, like you're going up like a lift hill at the end,
There you go.
and then you get off.
It was very disappointing. I will say that. It was like fine. It was fun. It was just short and disappointing,
Yeah.
and a little lackluster.
The animatronics were pretty cool. I like what they did because I know they recently updated the attraction with some new things like that. So that's neat, but yeah, just the layout's way too short, and
Lackluster.
yeah, if there's just a drop in there, it would have been great.
Bring it back to Grizzly Peak in BCA.
So much better. So much better. Well, that was a fun one. We just went on HangTime.
Super fun. The HangTime was cool. We got back
Yeah.
row because that's all we do.
We don't even try. It just happens.
I like the restraint. The seatbelt was a bitch, so I couldn't get it off. But other than
Yeah.
that, it was really fun. I wish it was longer, if anything. I think everything about it was great. I just wish it was longer. It just ends very, very quickly to me.
Yeah, but to replace a boomerang with something like that was the best decision Knott's could ever make. Like, compared to a boomerang, that's just next level. And yeah, it's really great. I love the infinity coaster. So we just went on the Calico mine ride. That's by far my favorite ride so far.
I think it's my favorite, like, theme.
Yeah, that felt huge, right? It felt
was
like it just went on
massive.
forever, and it was a long ride. It was a free ride, and the amount of like theming and animatronics in there was insane. Like, I saw nothing about that ride before, so that was a great surprise.
It was, we're thrill seekers, of course, and that's like not thrilly at all. It's just like a good ride.
Yeah.
We are, if it's not a thrill, but it's like well done and just like something that it's just a journey. The story of it, just like all of it was amazing. It didn't need any thrills.
It felt
was
real.
Perfect on its own. I felt like so I'm a big Skyrim fan. I feel like I was in like a cave in Skyrim, just going through a cart in it. It was amazing. So well done.
Yeah.
Very fun. I loved it. I talked in a country accent the entire time. Chris couldn't take me seriously.
I couldn't. Wait. That's like an 11 out of 10
It was
dark
gorgeous.
ride. I mean, the animatronics aren't the best, but they don't need to be just because like the story's so good and the scenery is insane. So
And it makes them creepier.
yeah, they are very creepy.
We stopped at him and there was this creepy one and they just don't blink, so it was very terrifying.
You know, kind of reminded me of Indiana Jones, where like we went on different levels of the same scene.
Yeah,
that was
it
kind of
super
neat.
cool.
Just did the log ride again. It's so good.
So good. My favorite ride so far.
Yeah, you know, it's a close second for me, right behind this little guy, the mine ride. These are just some really great iconic rides. They seem to both be made in like the same time period. Look how pretty like the mine ride is right now. But yeah, now we're about to go on Silver Bullet, which is super exciting. Then maybe GhostRider after that. That was so cool.
Yeah.
I love that little thing they did. A little bit of fireworks, you know, when there's not many fireworks out there.
I know we're new to, oh god. I know we're new to Knott, so like we don't have that like familialness of it.
Yeah.
But, you know, I'd love to like one day bring our possible kids here or like start family here after years of coming here. So if that's experience that now, to think about later on, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah. It's our home park, as we like to say, even though it's not the closest.
We just got off a Silver Bullet.
It was so much fun. I like that ride. I haven't been on a B&M invert in a really long time, so
I don't know what that means.
it means like your feet are dangling under the track.
Cool. I liked it. It was fun. You know, it is what it is. It's a inverted coaster.
It's intense. It's very intense. Probably
Yeah.
the most intense ride here, I would guess.
Feel my skin like rippling.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was a good one.
It's not the best. It's a little rough at parts. Has some B&M rattle, but overall, I had a lot of fun.
What the hell was that?
We just did GhostRider.
That was ridiculous.
That was insanity. Way too fast.
Amazing. Amazingly fast. If it wasn't the longest line in the world, I would go on again.
I know. My head's all kinds of jumbled right now, and I'm a little dizzy, but it was so worth it.
I hurt my neck. It was the first time
Never heard Allie scream so much on a
I
ride.
hit a new octave.
Yeah.
It was super fun.
That's such a good wood coaster, man. It's
good.
so fast. So fast.
Yeah,
Whew.
yeah. Jesus Christ.
I know. We just did Sierra Sidewinder. It's fun. It's a fun ride. It's super intense, isn't it? The spinning is crazy.
Because of like you spin with the curves, you feel like you're falling. Or
Yeah.
else I can't see, so I felt like I was falling. It was really
nuts.
fun. I just wish it was longer.
I know, it's such a small ride.
And with capacity, like barely anybody gets on it, so it's a long line for a short ride.
Exactly. We just got off of Montezooma's Revenge. That's a fun one.
It was so fun. Chris was like, "It's super rough. I'm not really excited for it." I freaking loved it. It's up there like my top 5 of today.
It was really good. I was really surprised.
I like almost blacked out on the loop.
It was an intense loop because back then they didn't know how to make loops. So it kind of makes it cooler.
It was super fun. I like the like theming of it. I know there's not like a lot of theming, but the lights dim when you go.
Oh,
We got
that's
back
cool.
row, so it was amazing.
Yeah, it was so fun.
It was super fun. I'm glad it was like a walk on right now because it's 10:30. But did the lights just turn off for
Yes,
that ride?
they did.
What the hell is going on? Anyway. But it was super, super fun. I'm glad it was a walk-on. I would not have waited 45 minutes for it.
No, not worth that.
So if you get it on a walk-on, super fun. Highly recommend it.
So we got a few updates. We went on the Calico mine ride one more time. Amazing attraction. I love that dark ride so much. And also we were last ride of the night on GhostRider. It was a lot of fun. My head's a little loopy now, but yeah, somehow we made it to both of those before the park closed. It was really a rush to get there, but we did it.
We ran.
We ran.
To get everybody on this one, they kind of stopped socially distancing it.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Made it faster.
Yes, it did. It was very fast. It was very great. I'm a little nauseous now. Rattled around a bit.
Oh yeah.
It was a great end, plus the Calico mine ride, which is so beautiful.
So beautiful. That thing was made in the 60s. Can you believe that?
And there's different narrators. So
Yeah, we had a
first
different
time
person.
we got a woman, and the second time we had a guy. So it was super cool.
Yeah, that was neat. Well, that was it, everybody. Thank you for watching, and
Thank you for celebrating the world of berries.
with us. We'll see you all in the next Park Swap video. Bye, everybody.